Hello and welcome, internet friends, cats and crittens alike. I'm Ben, also known as MetaMongoose, over on the CritCats Discord, and tonight I'm here to run a game of D&D for my friends. We are running an adventure. If you shouldn't be new to this particular thing, we're several episodes in now, but just in case you are tuning in for the first time, this is Owlbear Run. It is a 4th edition adventure that was published in issue 213 of Dungeon Magazine, published in April of 2013, and we've converted it to 5th edition. It was traditionally made to be kind of like a one-shot, but we have kind of spread it out a little bit so that we can give like each few scenes time to breathe, and we're getting to see how we can make it to the end of the race, racing some owlbears. My racers tonight are Sasha playing the Silver Dragonborn Paladin Thakran,
Hi.
Nick playing the Eladrin Ranger Elrovis, Lynn playing the Copper Dragonborn Warlock Vincothragryn, and John playing the Eladrin Monk Dersim. When last we left off, our owlbear had given birth a while back, and there was a trip across a goblin bridge that the party had to negotiate with a goblin and his retinue, some of which were interested in playing along with that negotiation, and some of which were not. Most of the goblins were killed, and some money was cast off to the waterfall because, well, spite. But with that said, let us move to the main map for the race proper so that I can see how we are doing. Let me pull you into that map. As it stands, Linnell's Fey Band and Gremble's Stormhammers are still keeping pretty well paced with the party. The party is nearing the last few junctions before we get to Telvorn. So at some point, depending on how things go, they may in fact end up crossing paths with the Stormhammers going forward based on their route. Braddock's Brute Squad has fallen very far behind, and I don't think, unless a straight up miracle occurs, I'm pretty sure that they are not competitive in this particular playthrough. I think they got held up too many turns with some owlbear difficulties that they could not overcome. But that is where the race stands currently. We still have at least 3 competitive teams within striking distance of Telvorn. We'll see how the party handles the encounters this evening and how that influences how the racers kind of either pull ahead or fall behind based on their roles at the end of the evening. So, with that all laid out, we will move to the next map. So as you guys are traveling down, you made it past the Goblin Bridge and have been steadily heading downhill. Throggern, you have both the owlbear kitten and a wheelbarrow full of owlbear eggs that you have been kind of doing your level best to work down the mountain path. The rest of you have either been helping out along that way or just doing your best to keep eyes out for various bits and pieces. Those of you who are the more scouting the road types, feel free to make me a perception check. All right. Elrovis, you are the one who notices most. So as you're kind of traveling down this path, a pall of sorts kind of settles over the mountain woods the further as you walk down the trail. Soon the birdsong cease and the forest kind of falls silent, almost unnaturally so. Especially you being attuned to the sights and sounds of nature, this has become more unsettling and noticeable than it has to the others. Among the trees, you notice several pairs of eyes watching you from a distance on either side of the trail. You think that it may be bugbears.
Oh, wonderful. Um, uh, everyone, I think we have some company. They may be of the buggy and berry variety.
John, you're either muted or you're not coming in.
Yeah.
There we go.
I just like how I completely misheard that earlier. I'm like, oh, they could be owlbears. I'm like, but we already have one. What? Why do we care? Oh, bugbears. Too many things called bears in this universe.
Right.
But yes. Look over about how many.
Let's say, do I have an idea or?
That you are. You don't have exact totals, but you think probably in the like 4 to 6 range.
Uh, at least one for each of us? Maybe more.
Are you having this conversation while continuing to stroll down the path? Or are you kind of like holding
my
up?
Idea.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
If a certain elf didn't stop us, yeah, I wouldn't stop going.
I'd say I'm keeping an eye on it, but I'm not necessarily telling us to stop.
Okay. Up ahead, you hear the sound of something large moving through the brush in an intercept course with the trail.
All of us, or?
Yeah, it's quite noticeable. It is not sneaky.
Okay. Now I'm a little concerned and kind of preparing myself for whatever's in front of us. Also trying to keep an eye on the things to the side of us.
Okay. So as you kind of keep an eye out ahead of you, out of the brush strolls a really large, grotesque-looking troll.
Oh.
And as it kind of blocks your path forward, the various bugbears kind of step out of the brush as well on the sides of the path. The troll kind of sniffs the air with its big honking nose in the direction of your owlbear kitten, and kind of cracks its lips in kind of like a smile. And he goes, "Owlbear stew?" And as he grins, you can see the bugbears kind of like grin as well and like hold their spiked clubs.
Oh.
It looks like they may be interested in relieving you of your owlbear.
Looks like they're gonna fail.
You're all free before any of them have decided to make a straight up violent action. If there's anything you would like to do pre that, you're welcome to attempt.
I am a monk, so Nope.
Thokrin's pretty in between. So he's kind of right where he wants to be.
So Thrakren, you have an owlbear leash rope wrapped around one arm, and both of your other hands are currently holding a wheelbarrow.
He will kind of set down the wheelbarrow and kind of get in front of it. Like where
Okay.
his figure
Uh,
technically is at right now.
okay.
Yeah, pretty much like that. And it's in between the owlbear and him.
All right.
And he...
Do know that unless the owlbear moves, you cannot move more than 10 feet away from it without letting go of the rope.
Right. And he looks at everyone else and he goes, "Should I let go of the rope?"
Just a shrug. Like,
Well, I mean, he's asking everybody.
I doubt the owlbear is going to move that much away from the wheelbarrow.
I'd say if you need to.
Okay.
It does look like Kitten has kind of taken on a defensive stance and kind of saddled up next to the wheelbarrow, and she's beginning to hiss at the oncoming troll.
Alright.
Before the fight starts, can Vin cast Hex?
Sure. On what?
Probably the big troll. Let's see. Oh, I don't have spell slots.
You
I probably
rested
forgot
recently.
to hit.
You should have spell slots.
I think I forgot to hit the rest button whenever I did rest.
Oh,
yeah, just hit a short
yeah.
rest
Just
now.
hit the short rest button.
Cool. Yep, now I got it. All right. And cast Hex. Yes. Disadvantage. Probably strength.
Okay.
I got an operation blocked due to user permissions.
What? I mean,
It
They are
seems to have
hacked.
worked. They are hexed.
Oh,
Weird.
fair enough.
yeah,
I'll take
I
it.
couldn't tell you.
Anyway, Elrovis, do you have a thing you would like to do in preparation for what may soon befall you?
I'm pretty sure the thaumaturgy won't work in this case. So I'm going to... Can I move myself a little bit?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to move myself right over here. And, there we go. Don't worry, Thakran. Whatever comes your way, I think you've got it.
Appreciate it.
And
Well.
once I can figure out how to do it, there we go.
All right. Well, with that aside, I have now toggled some combat. So feel free to roll you some initiatives.
And
Initiative.
on the initiative tracker, right-click the wheelbarrow and just remove combat.
Oh no! The wheelbarrow. Well, the wheelbarrow does not have initiative, but it has.
Yeah, exactly.
Did it
Oh.
not roll my initiative?
It
It did not. Or doesn't
There we
appear
go.
to. There we go.
give
I
it a-
clicked the number by... Oh, I actually got okay this time.
Yeah, you beat the monk.
All right, bunch of things. All right, so when we begin combat, the bugbear up north decides that he's going to visit this scaly boy. Won't it let me target you? Shift click, right?
Alt left click.
There we go.
It's also click it and press like T.
Do what?
T also targets. T for
Oh,
target.
yes. A morning star will swing your way.
With advantage.
It seems to think so.
That be because we're too close to a
The
certain owlbear?
owlbear's not an enemy, though.
Oh, I got a con saving throw.
Oh, for the concentration.
Yeah.
Because
Hold on.
owlbears or bugbears don't have like
Features.
pack tactics or anything, right?
Oh, they have the surprise attack feature. So if
Oh,
they,
okay.
That's
yeah, so
tactic.
it's
Thank you,
not.
game, for doing things for us that we forgot about.
Yep. I was like, wait a minute. All right,
Thanks,
so
game.
you take a little smack.
Ow.
Kitten would like that thing to stay away from its eggs.
I'm
She's
sure
going
Kitten
to
is quite capable.
beak it.
Okay, I was about to say, don't target as well.
But it does not hit.
No, rolling a nat 6 is usually a failed roll.
So that's sad for Kitten. Thrakran, you're up. You are free to move about however you want, as you are not attached to an owlbear.
Yeah. I am actually. I'm not used to going.
If you want to just sit there and defend it, you could always hold your action until one of the things shows up and smack it.
That's actually what I was thinking.
Okay. Then in that
But he will
case,
prepare for that. He will have his ready.
all right. Elrovis, you're up then.
Guess it is I shall move myself. Whoop, not that. I shall move myself up onto this. Give myself a little bit of better vantage point and give Thakran a little more room to maneuver if they need it. And I do not like this bugbear.
We're not doing great.
Yeah, not doing.
No,
Oh,
no,
that's even worse. That's even worse.
Well then. I'm sad.
All right. Well, this bugbear would like to come join you up here on this little rock. And he will not connect.
Man, it's level 1 all
I know, right?
words.
Dear Seam.
Well, there's a bugbear here. Punch it. I'm gonna flurry blows it. So, God, how many punches do I get currently? Is it 4?
Should be 2 extra attacks per key point, right? So it's 1 punch.
And I get an extra 1 normally.
You get 2
right?
punches on your attack action, and then for a bonus action, you'll get 2 more.
Sure, I'll believe that.
That sounds right.
So,
that sounds right.
Consume resource. Punch. You know what helps for punching?
Targeting.
Punch.
Ow.
All right. I punch him again.
You do. Ow!
Um,
He's still up.
I'm double checking features because I actually get to use things now. Um, no, I'm not going to use that just yet. I'm going to use one. Well, I'm going to punch them one more time.
Not that time.
How hurt do they look in the middle of this many punches?
He looks pretty beat up. You've landed 2 pretty solid blows on him and have staggered him a little bit.
Okay. Well, then the last punch will go to him as well.
How would you like him to die?
I'm gonna go
paint
with,
me a gory picture.
I wasn't gonna go gory because
I mean,
fists.
how,
Well,
how does your martial arts end this bugbear?
I mean, mercy monk. So I'm going to basically crush his windpipe, and as that happens, his throat starts to turn a bit necrotic.
Ooh. And then he kind of like stumbles back to his knees, like holding his throat, and then just kind of falls over.
Crumbles to the ground.
All right then. Well, this big bugbear cannot make it to you, but can make it to your owlbear. So he's gonna lay his morning star right into Kitten. By which I mean he's not gonna do that because man, these bugbears are terrible. I'm glad they brought a troll with them.
I'm not.
Vin, you're up.
All right. Vin, she's going to move probably around here.
Okay.
Just like out of the way. And then we'll be casting Eldritch Blast on the bugbear that's close to Kitten. Oof.
Why are you still at disadvantage? Oh, wait.
Actually, yeah. Why are you?
Yeah, why are you at disadvantage?
That's a good question.
Didn't we have that problem last time?
We did.
Here. If I move this corpse away from you, target him again. This is for science. No, still a
No,
disadvantage.
still a disadvantage.
One second. Let me get on here real quick.
That is really weird that it's forcing disadvantage because you're next to a corpse, which isn't a combatant. You're not in melee range with anything. You're not next to an enemy. You're targeting somebody at range, so that should be fine. Concentration doesn't grant disadvantage.
Sure, that. Okay, ignore that. Well, yeah, it's something to do with the scene.
How strange.
It could be the fact that I'm in the way. It could be me and Kitten are in the way.
That's true.
I'm giving them
Oh,
cover.
here. Is that better?
Okay.
Try again.
I would actually move a little bit
Or
more.
there.
Yeah. That'll be good. No.
I don't know.
No? Okay.
Hey, you know what? I'm good with
Well,
taking that roll.
I'll take that. At this point, I'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take this roll.
We're smart.
All
I
right.
swear.
Who knows? Technology. It's a thing. All right. So you have shot it with at least one blast of your Eldritch Blast, of which I think you get more than one, but we'll say that one hit.
Okay. I will swing again.
Uh, that one's still up.
Alright, yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. The final bugbear is going to have words with a paladin. Those words are probably going to be, I miss the paladin. Yeah. Armored paladins. The troll, on the other hand, is going to move in, but not close enough this turn. He's just kind of lumbering in, all drippy and pus-filled, kind of moving ever closer to the pile of eggs and Kitten. Kitten, it is your turn to do things. Kitten will like to maybe eat this owlbear. Or not owlbear, bugbear? The bear. No. Alright. Kitten's bad at her job too. Throckrin. The bugbears have closed in. The troll is getting ever closer. And there is a bugbear in your face.
Yes, there is. I'm actually going to use that time to... Let's see. Huh. Got him targeted. Bonus action. Wrathful. Smite. Trying to cast it.
I think you have to hit and then it'll proc whether you want to smite after you hit.
Well, yeah, but there's also just regular smite spells. That's a
Right.
bonus action. And that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, so the next time you hit, you will do extra damage.
Okay. It's got a saving throw for me. It says wisdom saving.
Oh, don't.
Okay, I'm gonna
roll,
close out of it.
Yeah,
That's fine. I don't know why that did that, but okay.
because I think it tried to it tried to wrathful smite you.
Oh
Oh,
no. Oh, weird. Yeah. Oh yeah. That kind of thing. Usually, smites are really weird.
I'm just gonna hit it. Why am I also at oh?
I'd say
That's
technically
because
you.
you're frightened.
Yeah, hold on, we can solve for that.
I was gonna say technically you should be at advantage.
I have removed that. Try again.
Okay.
We will make this machine do what we need to. We promise.
Again.
Not gonna smite this time.
Okay.
That's-
You are a high enough character. You do get 2 attacks with your.
Oh, I do. I forget. I'm sorry.
Also, if they should be at advantage, they should have crit, and that should have done
Yeah.
17 damage.
Because constant
Why is this constantly trying to give everyone disadvantage?
Didn't give me disadvantage, weirdly enough.
Hold on. Is the wheelbarrow an enemy?
Oh.
Oh my god.
See?
No, its token disposition is friendly. So hold on. What if I make Kitten friendly instead of neutral?
Go for it.
I did. We'll see.
Uh,
We'll see if that makes a difference later.
Okay, we'll worry about it later then.
All right. Elrovis, you have an owlbear. Or not an owlbear, a bugbear. The bear.
Yeah,
That is a
and,
goblinoid instead of an owl.
and unfortunately, it's a little too close to me to back up without it smacking me.
Correct. It will want to do that with its morning star.
So it's going to get introduced to a sword.
It does get introduced to a sword. It doesn't like it.
And it's going to be reintroduced.
It is less impressed with that attack, but it did get hit. It's now wondering about the craftsmanship of elven tiny swords that do minimum damage.
Just saying, Uh, and I can't move myself out of the way just yet.
No, that
Otherwise,
would have required a disengage action if you wanted to move away without getting swung at.
Sure it does.
Or
no,
or you could just teleport. I mean, you are in a lot.
Right.
You
Right.
also have that power.
Right. My problem is I don't want to leave nothing between, eggs and a bugbear.
That's good, because that bugbear would have totally gone for some eggs. Speaking of, it is now his turn. And because he does not get to go for eggs, he's going to swing at an elf. For some damage. It's about time they did some damage. Dersim, you're up.
Alright, walk this way. I'm gonna flurry of blows and punch the heck out of someone again. Alright, punch. Target punch. Punch number 2.
It's not better.
Punch number 3.
There we go. You softened him up on those first two, and then gave him a good one right to the kidney.
All right. Punch number 3. I don't think I'm allowed to use that because this is in the middle of 5 billion other punches. Yeah, I punched him 4 times and hit once.
Okay. He does look pretty stunned by the fact that you managed to just walk calmly past him while he's fighting an owlbear, and hit him at least one good one out of those other 4 punches. So much so that he turns his attention to you directly. But apparently not in a way that does damage. Because, owlbears. Vin.
Alright. Vin's gonna start focusing on the troll this time.
You may want to scooch over just a little bit so that there isn't a direct line of combatants between you and the troll.
Fair enough. I'm gonna move over here and start with some blasting.
Why? Why is it disadvantage? I mean, both would still miss, but still, why?
That's so
Here,
weird.
I have a better idea. Instead of attacking him, just roll a d20.
Okay.
And add your attack bonus, and then we'll just roll a d10 for damage if it hits. We'll get around this one way or the other.
Then B.
Let's see. He's hexed. This isn't the kind of hex where you get advantage for attacking him, right?
No.
This is just the one that hurts him strength-wise.
It should.
Okay. Then yeah, for your other Eldritch Blast, just roll a d20 in the chat and add your, I'm assuming like a +5 or whatever to it.
+6.
Looks like a
Hold on.
+6.
Let's say when it doesn't do extra damage if she hits the target.
Should do extra damage, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, an extra d6.
Okay.
But missed that one even with a +6 would have missed. So,
Mm,
and you
Yeah.
get you only get 2. I think you get 3.
2.
2.
Yeah, I get 2.
2 at this level. All right. Well, in that case, the bugbear that is fighting a paladin will continue doing so in hopes that he succeeds. Take some damage.
Oh, ow, he hit me.
The venom troll will march right up here. And since Kitten was distracted by the bugbear, will lay in with a nasty bite as he kind of leans forward. Oh, come on, Venom Troll. There we go. Good job. Just bites into Kitten. Kitten yelps. And as he pulls back, you can see like this greenish ichor kind of splash from his lips, like out into the grass. And you can see that the similar goo is just kind of like festering on the wound that Kitten has just taken. Kitten is going to take their turn. They do not like that, so they are going to attack a troll. But not do a great job. Thrakren! There's a troll here.
There is.
And it definitely took a bite out of Kitten.
It did. I'm not happy with this, but I also have a problem with the bugbear right there, so I'm gonna continue smacking that bugbear if it'll let me. There we go. Why?
Both of those would have missed anyway. But try again. Here, you as well. Just roll a d20 and add your attack. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. That's also not going to get the job done.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit.
Elrovis, as you look over, you see that your Dragonborn companion is being slightly overwhelmed.
I will hopefully be able to help out shortly. And let's start by hopefully removing this bugbear.
You do some damage. It is not a lot, but it is some.
Not that one.
That one misses. That stab kind of goes through some fur.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot else I can do at the moment, unfortunately.
All right. In that case, the bugbear is going to attempt, however poorly, to return fire. Oh, hey, it's going to connect this time.
And how?
Oh, geez.
That's, yeah.
It's going to connect really well.
No.
That happened. All right.
Oh no.
Dear Seam.
All right. Let's see. So it looks like someone just got punched a lot, right?
Yes. In fact, he's still kind of holding his spleen when you caught him in the back.
Okay. Well, I think I am going to punch this guy twice to start it with, just with my normal attacks. Well, no, because Flurry of Blows don't. I have to do that. Really after you take the. Okay. So it's after I take the attack action. So I will do my normal 2 punches first. See what happens first. Not do that much.
That first punch kills him.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
I'm gonna fly all the way over. Let's see. There was a way to do this.
You are an Eladrin. You can teleport.
I know, but I want to
Okay.
see. I think I can because it's 10. That's plenty of movement. Alright,
Lay into that one.
Yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use. First, I'm going to, since I'm going to basically flurry of blows, I'm going to sacrifice one of my flurry of blows for a hand of healing on a certain elf.
Thank you.
You gain 5 HP back. And I will spend my last attack action on punching. And do nothing.
But that will not find purchase, sadly. Vin. A whirlwind of punchy death has cleared the owlbears from this side of the battlefield and has moved to the southern reaches.
Let's see. I think I'm just gonna try to continue to focus on the troll.
Do me a favor,
Okay.
try shooting it one more time normally and see what happens.
Okay.
Hey,
Fixed
it
it.
worked this time. So what was broken?
Yay.
Don't know.
Okay.
I hit a button.
And now it works?
think-
I'll take it. I'll take it. I
do
hit a
think
button and
you
now
have
it works.
to roll the damage for hex manually, though.
Have to roll the damage for hex manually? That's a d6.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So
And
an extra
then-
one.
Yeah,
It's
Then I'm gonna
one more
go ahead.
damage you wouldn't have done normally.
very true.
I got it. It's loaded. Oh, shoot.
Ooh.
That's a crit.
Oh yeah.
My poor
And
my
you get
poor
to do
troll.
2d6 extra.
My poor troll.
Ouch.
Extra 9. Alright, hold on a second.
Alright. That should make up for missing a couple of things.
Alright, it has taken extra damage. It's very sad about it.
Good. You can stay sad.
Let's see, which bugbear are you? Ah, yes, the one that was tagging the paladin. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it here soon. No, I guess not. All right, this is why low-level monsters should not attack heavily armored monsters. The troll is going to spend one of his actions biting into Kitten again. Let's see. Vin, after this particular bite that is a little more egregiously vicious, you see that Kitten's resolve is kind of wavering. It does seem that she wants to protect her eggs, but like she's also kind of like looking for an exit.
Oh, jeez.
No one is holding her leash. Just throw that out there. So with that being said, it is Kitten's turn, and Kitten is going to return fire on the troll. Critically so. Maximum damage.
Ooh.
She'll bite him again. Bite.
Okay. Weird.
I don't know why
Kitten's
she's
back at
rolling a disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh, she's poisoned. That's why she's rolling a disadvantage.
Okay.
That's supposed to be working that way. Thrakran, you're up.
Yay! I want to attack the troll, but I also have this thing next to me.
Yep.
Instead, why? Okay,
If
there we go.
you just want to focus on the troll, I can do something about the bugbear, at least temporarily.
That's fine. That's what he's going to
Over
That's it.
over the hulking troll. Kill the troll! I'll shoot the bugbear! Magic fist powering up for another.
Yay!
Oh, there we go.
The
Yes,
two
he
elves
will
are about to
use a
move,
smite.
so
He used smite against it.
Smite the troll.
Yeah, he smited the troll.
Troll.
But I don't
Troll.
know if it did any. I think it did. Yeah, it did.
Troll is smoked a little bit. It does not
Yeah,
like
I
it.
saw it.
It's very sad about it.
Well, I don't have any more. So.
Elrovis.
Well, we're going to start this out with a quick sword slash on the one next to us.
You will maybe someday kill this owlbear or bugbear.
I think
I'll
that day
figure it out.
might be now.
The day is now. How would you like to have critically killed this bugbear?
This will kind of lead
It's
into
been
my next
giggling at your
action.
little elf sword for a while now.
I'm going to kind of distract it with one sword and smack it with the other while I'm putting the first sword away, then redraw my bow, let him, like, kind of remove it, let his head or whatever limb I just severed fall to the ground while he dies,
Yeah, he just kind of falls off the rock.
and change my target to this one.
That is an amount of his health. He notices as an arrow digs into his shoulder.
You know, take a little bit of the heat off of Thakran.
All right. Dersim?
All right. Well, I'm going to try and remove all of that heat.
Oh no.
Punch.
But I'm a bugbear. I'm providing heat. It's my job.
Not
You
anymore.
can provide heat on the
Apparently
ground.
not.
He is still standing. However, it's kind of like that last bit in Mortal Kombat where it's like,
Punch.
finish him.
Yes.
All right. Move. Punch more.
Punch, punch, punch.
Punch again.
Not that time.
Okay, well, I hit them with one of those hits. I'm gonna use my Hand of Harm. Since I hit them with an unarmed strike, I can spend a key point to basically hit them for free. That die had some fun going on for a second. Yeah.
Vin?
Let's see.
Right, now that I'm like out of key points. Oh, I am literally out of key points. Fine.
How far am I from here? 30 feet? Okay. So, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to blast the troll a couple times. All right.
The troll takes some damage. He's still standing.
And then one more off of Hex, and then I'm going to blast again.
That was not the number I wanted to see. How would you like your Eldritch Blast to explode this troll?
Whoa!
Just as kind of
He was about to regenerate.
Good.
So the troll takes like the final Eldritch Blast. It just goes straight into its stomach, and just hunches over and collapses.
All right. As this particular troll hits the ground, I need both Dersim and Thrakran to make me just a Dex saving throw
Oh,
as it bursts open in
I'm so good
acidic
at
poison.
Dex. I'm so good at Dex.
Oh.
I'm actually good at Dex.
All right. Dersim, you will only take 4. while Thrakren, you take 8.
That's good.
It seems that's not all of your hit points, so.
Nope. Still alive. Barely, but still alive.
And with that, combat comes to an end with a pile of dead bugbears and a dead troll, or at least a mostly dead troll. You know how trolls do.
We're gonna move before we deal with them again. Hopefully.
How's everyone doing?
Um,
I'm perfectly fine.
And
Kitten has kind of like laid down, almost like how a cat would loaf, um, but does not look good. Like her beak is kind of slack jawed, and there's kind of like a greenish foam kind of forming in the
Oh,
corners of her tongue.
I can fix this. Thrakren flail away and goes toward Kitten. He's like, I think I can fix this.
You see that there are a few pretty nasty troll bites that are kind of festering with greenish ichor.
He has lay on hands. So
Yeah.
I think I can sacrifice enough points to remove poison.
I think
I
you
bel-
are correct. You can spend 5 hit points from your pool to remove 1 disease or neutralize 1 poison.
Yes.
Yep.
So, well, he'll first probably have to check, but it's pretty obvious that it's poison.
It's very obvious that it's
So,
poison.
okay, good. So he's gonna do that. He's gonna grab the leash and lay on hands.
Luckily, none of the bugbears made it to the eggs.
It says consume available usage.
Just use however much and heal it.
Because all it says is usability, and there's a little check mark saying consume available usage.
Yes, you want to do that.
Yes, do that and then subtract, 5 of your point pool if it allows you to do that.
I'll take care of it. Just
Okay.
how much are you using?
We'll go ahead and use 10. 5 to remove the poison, and then 5 to heal her.
All right, I'll add another 5 to her health. And I will remove the poison condition. Maybe? Yes, she's no longer poisoned. She looks better. How are the rest of you feeling?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Things
I've
looked at
been-
me and they died.
I've been better, but others are probably doing worse. So,
Thrakren, you
doing-
as the adrenaline's wearing off, you're like, I'm full of hurts.
Well, he is, but he's trying not to show it.
Right.
He absolutely looks extremely beat up for the it doesn't show it, like it doesn't show that I took the damage on my character sheet, but out of 44 hit points he is down to 4.
Oh,
Oh, here, let me. I have
Yeah.
now.
And
lay
so
on hand. Lay
I've,
on hands draws directly from the HP.
updated. No, it doesn't. But I
lay on hands is its own pool.
ignore that.
Okay.
I just manually set the hit points to 4.
Oof.
Yeah,
Um,
I would maybe lay on hands the rest on the paladin.
he's kept it as an emergency to make it in case one of you guys go down.
That's it.
That was-
Let's see what I can do for you here. uh,
Um, while you are trying to figure out what to do, Vin, you are reminded of two things. One, you do have a weird amulet in case one of your fellows does manage to go down.
This is true.
And two, you did pick up a really strange potion that no one has attempted to use yet.
Let's see.
A potion that has 4 drinks worth in it.
Yeah, I think I will go to Thokrin and offer a swig of the potion that we found.
He's like, "Oh, you guys don't have to worry about me. I'm totally fine."
It's like perforated sections of scale from the morning stars and a big old slash.
There's
Big
stuff
old,
from
like-
previous fights. I didn't
Yeah.
use any of the hit die, so
Like 3
Yeah,
broken
nice.
teeth.
it's just like, I'm fine. Okay.
I feel like you need this. Just take one drink. There's plenty for all of us.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, in case you
I'm very
guys need
sure.
it. All right.
You take a swig of the elemental concoction, and you feel various energies kind of swirl through your body. You effectively get a long rest.
Oh,
Woo!
Ooh.
He's just like, oh wow. Oh.
don't
Like-
forget to click your thing and do a long rest.
So would I click it here where it says L rest underneath hit dice?
Yes.
You can do that, yes.
It says take a long rest and hit rest.
You can see all of the bits and broken, wounds kind of re-knit back together. Swirling elemental colors just fill in until they replace with shining silver scale. Docrin, you are the most awake and most refreshed you've ever felt.
Oh wow. That you guys need to have some of that. That was fantastic. Wow. It was like I just slept the whole day. It was great.
Good to know. But I think I'll save mine for for a rainy day.
How many
yeah,
more do we have?
3 swigs.
Yeah, we still got one for me, Elrovis, and Dersim.
if we need it, it's good to know we have it.
Yeah, he kind of looks at Kitten. How are you feeling, Kitten?
She looks back at you and makes a sad trilling noise. A medicine check is required to assess your owlbear.
Yes, he will do that. He is proficient in medicine! Yay!
Your owlbear is still above 50% health, but maybe at like 60% health. The wounds are no longer poisonous, but definitely still show some wear and tear on Kitten.
Hey, it's gonna be okay, girl.
Also, this is a lot of action for an owlbear that just squeezed out 4 eggs like
Yeah,
Couple
that's
hours
why
ago.
he's like you did a good job. Good protecting your really dice, really. Thanks, dice. Hate you. Anyways,
she is more healed than she was before.
like, hey, you did good. Come on. Probably get the hell out of here.
I'd say that's probably
The,
best,
the
yeah.
troll pile just kind of jiggles a little bit.
Um, is there anything I can quickly light on fire and step on and throw on top of the
Heck
corpse?
yeah, you got torches. You're an adventurer. It'd be
I'm
nothing for you to do that.
totally doing that just to help let this thing stay a little bit longer while it's not after us.
Just kind of light a torch and toss it on the pile.
If I had some alcohol, I'll pour it over that first. But
It lights up. It smells god awful. But it is not. It's not moving anymore.
it's all that matters to me.
Pretty much.
All right. So gathering yourselves up, you're gonna head back out of this particular area.
I hope so.
Okay. Is there any other things anyone would like to do before we move on to the next area?
Could I check on the eggs real quick?
You can. A nature check or medicine check would be required to assess their uh, current form.
Alright. Medicine, since I'm better at that.
Good news. The eggs were untouched this entire combat. Nothing seemed to cause them any distress.
Sounds
If the
awesome.
if the troll had gotten its way, it would have backhanded the card on its next turn, but it didn't get to.
Alright, I'm gonna re-up prestidigitation on the blanket to warm it back up again.
Okay.
And yeah, I think I'm ready to go.
All right. So you give the blankets a little warming action, and then uh, gather up the wheelbarrow and slip on past the burning pile of venom troll.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
All right.
He'll encourage her to get up and
Oh yeah, she feels much better now that she has been removed of poison and her wounds mostly healed up.
he just kind of picks up the wheelbarrow and starts going, but goes around the troll goo
Oh yeah,
pile.
just kind of work your way around the burning troll pile.
Yep.
All right. Moving on to the next scene then. As you follow the road, the various trees and overbrush of the mountains start to thin out, um, and it is not too much longer before you make it to a crossroads with a shack and a kind of dry farm. There is an older man in a like wide brimmed hat sitting on a stump at the crossroads, and you see a woman similar who is over by the farm garden area, kind of leaning on the fence, a shovel kind of leaned up next to the fence next to her. It looks like she might be on a break of some kind. As you kind of come into view, the older gentleman, a white beard kind of sticking out underneath his rice hat, kind of waves to you and goes, "Ahoy over there! Are you guys racers in the Owlbear run?"
No.
Finn,
You're like,
Finn will
"No."
step
It's
up.
like, got
He just
got an
looks.
app.
He just looks. Owlbear behind him. No.
But you've got an owlbear.
Sorry, he's
Oh,
had
you
a
left
rough
her for
day.
Finn that got
He
polymorph.
starts laughing. Throckrid just starts laughing.
Finn steps forward. Pardon our jokes. It's been a long day. But yes, we are in fact racers.
Oh well, that's awesome. Uh, how goes the race?
It's had its ups and downs, but it's kind of all downhill from this point. If you understand what I'm
Well,
saying.
I guess it must be if you came from that road that leads all the way up to the top.
So,
How fares Lord Claven's team?
we I don't think we've
Uh,
ran into them uh yet, so I'm not quite sure.
huh. All right. Well, you you guys got a lot going on. I guess you don't have
Yeah,
time to to rest on your laurels here. I guess.
Sadly not. Uh,
unfortunately, no, but I would love to.
Says
Ah,
the one who
my
basically got a full night's sleep.
right.
my daughter has quite the vegetable garden. If you'd be interested.
Really?
Maybe after we've completed the race, we can come back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking.
That's fine.
Like,
You
not.
start walking past, he goes, you can have a swig of it.
Yeah. If he does not stop me, I'm gonna continue,
Yeah.
assuming my party is following behind me.
Well, I am totally following suit on this one. Are we going left or right here, by the way?
I'm assuming
Uh,
right because
The,
that
the
looks
Thogren's
more
obviously
potentially
going to follow.
dangerous.
I mean, you can take whatever road you want.
Which one
Uh,
follows towards our planned path is what I'm asking.
oh, honestly, they'll both end up that direction. It doesn't really matter. Your path is going to the next checkpoint regardless.
Yeah, I'm going right to give
All
Ben
right.
potential options for doing
Oh
future
no, that's
quests.
you're fine. So hold on. Stop there-ish. So as you get to about here-ish, um, a an arrow uh shoots out of the. Wait a minute. Why is my Why does my archer only have the short sword action?
Um,
I'm not
did
complaining.
you equip their weapon?
It's in their attack section, longbow.
Have you equipped arrows?
That could
This
be
is
the other
just a
thing. Do they have?
preloaded monster. I just assumed it had all the things. Does it not?
Give me a second. I'll check it real quick. Uh, let's see.
This is just your standard archer.
They current. This archer
Hmm.
has
Studded leather
no
armor,
arrows.
but no.
Okay, give me a second.
Ah, Foundry, why you do this to me? Anyway, while we're figuring that out, just know that an arrow is going to shoot out of the house proper at Kitten.
No. Granted, would I be back 5 feet from where I'm at right now?
Yes, you'd have to be.
Yeah.
There you go.
The wheelbarrow. There you go. The wheelbarrow's
Yeah, whatever.
with me.
It's wherever it is.
It's with
fine.
me. There you go.
Ba-doo-ba-doo. Archer, do your job. Longbow is still not an attack for the archer. I'm really angry if it's because he doesn't have a bow in his inventory, even though he has a longbow attack. But he doesn't have a short sword in his inventory. He has a short sword attack.
All right, right now.
It won't let me choose longbow as an attack. I only get short sword as an attack.
Are you?
This is the
is. Yeah.
Why are you able to do it?
So in the top left or bottom left, right above the character, or do you have the right like set up a?
Ah, there we go. All right, I see what happened now. All right,
And wasn't equipping the right inventory.
this is all right. So an actual attack issues forth. Boop. And an arrow shoots out of the cottage and slams directly into Kitten, who makes a very sad owlbear noise.
No! Who the
And
hell shot her?
the old man stands up and goes, "Unfortunately, Lord Claven does not want competition to make it to the end."
Guys should take
And
those
sticking
swigs
and then
now.
coming out of the shadows, some more individuals. This lady kind of pulls the bit of metal from the shovel, and it turns into like almost like a cane sword. Pulls a sword out of the shovel.
Should have seen this one coming.
I think they mean to fertilize this garden.
I don't see any pigs.
I'm going to make sure it's fertilized with their blood.
Anyway, let me toggle the combat.
Sakrin, blood is not a good fertilizer. I've tried.
Meat decomposes into good fertilizer.
Completely ignores you as he pulls out his flail and shield, and he's like, "Who shot that arrow? Because they're gonna die."
You do not know. They are in the.
He does not know. That's why he says it out loud. Oh God, what's going on here?
This is initiative.
Yeah. This is initiative rolls.
Woo!
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, it must have gotten slightly bumped against something.
All right. So at the beginning of combat, the archer fires again and puts another arrow in the side of Kitten.
Stop
This archer
blowing
goes.
holes.
Also,
This archer
I'm
goes before
shooting
me.
holes in
Wow.
my owlbear.
I'm only gonna say this because technically I have slight information that I shouldn't have. Can we see where this archer is coming from?
It's
That's like-
inside the cabin,
Okay.
which is why you can't see him. Elrovis. But yeah, an arrow is basically just like shooting out of like the slatted windows.
Okay. John, you're asking the same question I was going to, which means I have to be able to see where I'm going. On that note, I'm going to move myself over here. And since I can't see inside, let's try to remove something that's outside.
Not with maybe with a 4,
A
I
4,
guess.
apparently.
4
Oh,
apparently.
terrible. Oh, yeah, I forget. Thugs have low armor class. They're just wearing leather armor. They don't have a very good dex bonus.
Just hoping they don't have high hit dice.
Oh no, that's the thing. They make up for the being easy to hit by being very spongy.
Ugh.
Thakran,
Arkrin.
you
will
cannot
look
move more than
at-
10 feet from an owlbear unless you let go of
No,
her
he's
leash.
fine. He will look at Vin and ask to try and help cover the eggs. He says it very quietly. And he's actually gonna go over here. Target.
In an attempt to interpose between.
Yes, that's part of it. The other part is he's gonna cast Shield of Faith on Kitten again.
On Kitten.
I just gotta make sure I'm doing it right. I've got her targeted. And I click the spell.
Yes.
Cast spell.
Oh, look at her! Look at her, all shielded via your magic.
Yeah. And he's obviously looking at the two people he can see, but he's also waiting to see if another arrow comes out because he will protect her, and that is essentially what he's going to do. But his shield's out, ready to go.
All right. Kitten is currently where she is and is like trying to pull an arrow out of her side with her beak. The old guy sees where things are going and is gonna just go right here
Shit.
and kick over this wheelbarrow because he's a jerk. The wheelbarrow goes flying, and the eggs go tumbling out into the ground. This causes a reaction from Kitten, who immediately lunges at him. But she had already been using some of her attack. Oh, she got him. She nipped him. He was not, well, I guess he was kind of expecting that, but he was kind of hoping she was busy with the arrows. Anyway, this guy would like to talk to Elrovis with a mace. Just kind of club you.
Pretty effective conversation.
Yep. Getting his point across. Dersim, it is your turn.
All right. So is there a door?
There is a
Basically.
door. It is currently shut.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move this far. Can I like interact with the door from there, or do I have to be like right?
You have to be right there. That is
Okay.
the door entryway.
Sad. All right. Well, I'm going to obviously try and open the door and see if I have to kick it down.
It appears to be barred shut.
Barred shut.
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of like the wooden slat over the like full on.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm not gonna bother with it for a minute then, because I may be able to punch good. I don't punch that good. So I'm gonna move the 30, 40 here. Am I able to punch this man?
Yes, but
From
he
my
does. Yeah, go ahead. You can punch him. He's kind of coming out from behind the pile of broken crates.
punch. No punch. Punch again.
That should hit. There we go.
Okay, I punch. Yeah, I will end my turn there.
All right. Vin, it is your turn.
Let's see. Too close for Eldritch Blast. So I think for this guy right in front of me, I'm going to start hitting with my quarterstaff.
Just hit him with your stick.
Yes.
Sometime at work.
Like now. This is a time at work. You've done some damage.
Let's see. If I try to move towards the wheelbarrow, I'll probably get hit.
As long as you do not leave a space connected to the scout, you will not get hit.
Okay, so
So,
I can move like
well,
here.
you can't do that. You can't move through him, but you can move like around him.
Okay, so I could do like 1, 2, like 5,
Yes.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Yes.
Yeah.
The wheelbarrow is on its side. There is a big hole where his foot went through it. And the blanket and thatching and all 4 eggs are spilled out on the ground on the other side.
From here, can I just check to see how the eggs are doing?
They look like a mess of eggs and twigs on the ground. You would have to like actually interact with them and do a medicine or nature check to know their true disposition.
Hmm. Does that take an action, or would I just be able to do that?
Something that precise, yes, because you have to like pick it up and like look at it and check for like cracks and stuff.
Fair enough. I think I'm just gonna cast Hex on him then.
Okay.
Yes. Cast spell. And then I'm going to do a Wisdom disadvantage.
Okay. The other scout is going to come over here with her shovel sword and lay into Dersim.
Do
But
not.
apparently not do that great of a job. Oh, sorry. Ignore that.
Do not.
So neither of my multi-attacks connected. All right. The remaining thug that you attacked is going to try to mace you back.
Neither of those work for that.
And
Ow.
he will attempt to do it again,
Ha. Best.
but not that time. Which takes us to the top of the round, where an archer is going to once again try to put an arrow into an owlbear and succeed. Because you can't win the race if you don't have an owlbear. Elrovis, your turn.
Yeah. I don't like being this close to this guy, and since I don't have to act as a meat shield this time, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and.
Just
Oh,
teleport away.
I thought I could move to that location. There we go. Cool.
Sweet.
Magics.
That was actually a cool effect. I like that.
That was a cool effect.
Hey.
So now you're on top of the roof.
Yep.
You put a couple arrows in that thug. He does not look great.
That's okay. There's the last arrow.
Now he looks. Now he looks dead.
That's the plan. And
Yeah.
my next
Now he looks very dead.
All right.
Kitten does not appreciate this guy
Wait.
who.
Am I before or after?
Or no.
Kitten?
Oh wait, no. For some reason it skipped ahead of you. I apologize.
I don't know.
Falcon doesn't get turn.
But Thrakrin is gonna go ahead and
Oh
do this
no.
flanking thing,
This poor scout is trapped.
especially
This
with
flanking
the.
thing that doesn't exist in the rules we're playing.
Yes.
Is
but,
it
but importantly, he's extra trapped now.
So like
100%.
Alt left click is what to target to attack?
Yes.
Alt left click or just click and hit the T key.
The what key?
The T key
like
on
T
your
for
keyboard.
target.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
I like alt left because it's faster.
I don't know how I didn't get advantage, but okay.
Because we're
you're
not doing
using
flanking rules.
Oh, sad. Why do you?
But
Well,
you
he
did
hit the
connect.
second time.
Oh, geez.
And he's gonna go ahead and be like,
How
"How
would you-
dare you hit
How
the
would you
innocent?"
like to kill my scout, who was not expecting you? He was busy dealing with an owlbear, and then you just come up behind him and murder him.
Thrakray just, he has his flail, and he's walking up, and he's like, "How dare you hurt these innocent children?" And just crushes his head through the hat and it just goes
Just-
boom, and just
What
crushes his head right down into his chest.
What if
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Oh, John's
Nothing.
freezing up.
Oh, okay.
All right,
And
you're
he's
better.
gonna look over at the other scouts over there, and he says, "Who's next?"
You look over there and say that to them, and you see that both of them are busy trying to fight Dercy. You
Oh
don't
yeah,
think?
he's looking over and he says it loud enough. Who's next?
Well, now that there's a lack of a target, Kitten's going to come over here and start to like round up her eggs into a pile.
Poor kitten.
Dersim, there are targets. This is a target-rich environment for you.
Cochran just did a lot of damage.
He did.
He just one-shotted him. I didn't even realize he did until I saw how much damage it was.
All right. In that case, Vin, you're up.
All right.
John, you're muted.
not talking too much because our internet's being a little bit funky right now. I don't want to make the stream sound worse.
That's fine.
If I was like over here, could I potentially look through the bars and see who's shooting the arrows?
It looks it's functioning at the moment very much like how arrow slits in a castle wall would. They've got like wooden slats that are kind of like very thin, like tightly put together with like little shooty nooks through them. You could like bust open the window because it's made of like little wooden slats, but you can't see through it from the outside.
Okay, I might just try.
It's like trying to see through blinds.
Okay. In that case, I think I will move to around here and then try to shoot the window out with an Eldritch Blast.
All right. It's the side of a building. Just roll me damage.
Just roll damage? Okay.
Yeah, just roll the d10. Like,
But are we
it's not.
sure Vin can hit the broadside of a barn?
We had a problem earlier with a moving barn that was a monster. But this is quite stationary.
And +6. Alright, got an 8.
All right. Yeah, you just blast open that window. It is just a cloud of dust and shrapnel internally. You hear somebody cursing on the inside.
Remember, you have a second shot.
That is true. Could I would I be able to see who I would be aiming at right now?
I'm willing to currently reveal them, and you can target them with disadvantage because there's still a bunch of like dust and shrapnel in the area.
If not, I have 2 people I'm looking at.
So if you would like, here is the archer proper in the house, but you will be at disadvantage to attack it.
Let's see. I think I'll just go for this scout here.
Maximum damage on the scout.
Ouch.
She's sitting here fighting Yurdusim, and then all of a sudden, just this purplish blast slams into the side of her, like almost knocks her over.
As it happens,
Yeah. All right. Well, I can't get away with moving away from you without you attacking me. So I guess I'm just going to attempt to hurt you until you can't hurt me back.
Cool. Don't. Oh, I said don't. Ow.
And then her friend is also going to
Miss me?
swing the mace, not once, but twice.
At
Ooh.
least they're rolling pretty low. They're about to crit me now.
Maybe. There we go. No.
Thank God.
All right. So the archer now is going to take its turn. It's going to try to put an arrow in this very pesky warlock.
I'll say no.
Ow.
Ouch!
Ow. That was half of my remaining HP.
And it will also try to put a arrow in Thrakren.
Darn. Why does it have that for me?
You keep the shield.
No, it's not. It's a con save. I don't know why it's making.
Oh, because you have
Oh,
concentration,
concentration.
for
Cheese
the.
and crackers. I keep forgetting that.
Anyway, Elrovis, it's your turn. You're on the roof. You've murdered one thug.
Well, their seam has his hands full, and I think I should help free up his hands.
Please do that.
Well, you did put an arrow in a thug. Or no, that was a scout you targeted. I apologize.
Yes, it was.
She died.
Now I'm going to put an arrow in the thug.
Thug's still up though.
Okay.
Thakran?
All right. He's gonna go up.
I mean, he can go stand in front of the archer menacingly.
That's actually what I think he's gonna do.
Just gonna stand in
Is
front of the
go-
window.
Yep, right there where he's shooting out of. He's gonna be right in there. He does not look happy.
Fair enough.
Thrakren is not happy right now. He is very angry.
All right. Kitten is
He's
going
intentionally
to
getting in the
crouch
way.
over her egg pile. Dear Seam.
Guess what I do?
I bet you punch a thug.
I don't actually.
I mean, you do, just not in a way that hurts him. That one probably hurts him. Oh, that one hurts him a lot. He's still up
cool.
though.
I'm a monk with no key points. Why
Vin,
do people play this class?
in hopes that someday wizards will give us more key points. I think that's part of the new rules update. Actually, I think they get more key points.
Let's see, with Thakran in the way of the archer, I think I'm gonna help Kirsten out again.
So, how would you like to have killed this thug?
The Eldritch Blast just kind of pushes him up against the fence. And yeah, looking not great at all. Just very, very battered up from several punches and just now a blast of force.
Yeah. The archer is just kind of like sitting there, like with her bow just pointed at you, Thakran. But it
Oh,
gets,
he's got. So if
but it
you've got
gets.
this moment in Trigun where Vash has his eyes the way it is in
Mhm,
that perfect
yeah.
scene, he's got that kind of face.
Right. Uh, and you hear like to your left, two more people like go down dead within the last couple of seconds. It seems pretty quiet out here at this point, and she goes, "Nope, I'm done." Just drops the bow. Nope, nope, nope. I give up. Ain't worth it.
And he just kind of looks like you're the last one.
Yep, I give up.
Can I actually get in?
I mean, if you want to climb through the window, the door looks like it's barred from the inside, with like a big wooden panel has just been slid. Uh,
He will. He will. God, he will crawl in.
just like climb through the window.
He's
It's like,
just like,
you don't need to do that. I could have just opened the door.
he crawls through because he's not happy.
I know.
And he's like, give me one good reason why you should live right now.
I can. I'll testify against Lord Claven.
Can I hear that from where I'm at?
Oh yeah, you can hear that conversation.
Oh, he's not quiet.
Bakran, that sounds like a good idea. Let's tie them up and bring them along.
I'm not a. I'm totally a witness now. Yeah.
I believe that's you keep talking about these things like fight the greater evil thing that you're supposed to be about. Pretty sure a evil noble is probably a bit more important.
Plus, they are kind of. I'm going to get off the roof as I'm doing this. They are
Just kind of
kind
hop
of.
down from the roof.
I either hop down or
kinda.
teleports down. I mean,
Oh no, hopping down. I can only do that so many times.
oh really? Okay, I didn't know it was
Yeah, we
limited.
only do
Either
that
way,
once per short rest.
I wish it was. I wish it wasn't limited.
yeah.
That'd have been using it a
Minute?
lot
Oh,
more.
God.
Brogren will. Is there any other exits or anything like possible exits?
I mean, there's a couple more windows, but they look like they've been boarded up as well.
Okay, he's gonna.
The door is the only like actual.
He's gonna
exit.
get the door open. He just didn't want to turn his back on them in case they decide to change their mind, because he'll just kill them quickly.
Yeah, she's like, nope. I'm totally on board. Being your prisoner.
And he gets the door unlocked. I'm sure it won't take long.
I'm definitely going to be relieving this person of all of their arrows.
That's fine. Their bow's back
Mhm.
on the floor in the.
It's lower quality than mine, right?
Oh, well,
Easily.
yeah. This is just like a bandit archer. You're
Yeah.
fancy elf. They also have a short sword on their hip, but they don't make any move. Like if you move to take it, they're like, "Yep, makes perfect sense."
They are going to be completely disarmed.
While they're doing that, Thrakrin goes to a kitten, spits on the dead body as he passes it to help her and kind of assess the damage.
As you spit on the dead body, like little bits of frost kind of form over where
Yeah.
you spit.
Oh, I still have my breath weapon too. I've never used it.
We'll get there, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's kind of a saving it type deal, but he's gonna check on her and grab the rope again and see what he can do to kind of assess the eggs if she'll let him.
So she's kind of crouched over the eggs. The wheelbarrow is, for all intents and purposes, pretty destroyed.
Didn't they knock over / break something that was similar earlier? I forget what exactly you mentioned them knocking over, like just because.
Oh,
Like one of the random thugs.
The oh, you mean like the shovel?
No, at the very beginning you said like they knocked over something randomly. Like I thought it was like a crate or something.
Oh yeah, there's like a busted up crate over by you.
Oh damn. Uh, there's not like a decent sized crate in just the shed, is there?
Oh, inside the cabin.
Yeah.
Make for me a survival roll
Sure.
to scrounge for things. No,
No.
there is you find nothing of like you search the cabin over and nothing is suitable for holding as many as 4 owlbear eggs.
There is no quick way to fix this wheelbarrow. That's my assumption.
No, like even if you
No quick
guys
way.
had the mending cantrip, it would take a
No,
little
that
while
would take a while.
to
We have
piece it
no
back
real way
together.
to. We have no real way to carry the eggs.
Like arguably, if you wanted to spend time, you could sit here and like use parts from the cabin and the broken crate to kind of like piece the wheelbarrow mostly back together again. But it would be a time sink.
Well, I know you
Um,
said that there was. He's not willing to like spend the time to fix it.
How many
But-
of these people have like decent bags,
Yeah.
like backpacks?
Um, the three or sorry, the two thugs seem to have like the like porter packs that they would have carried like the rest of the group's gear in.
About how do we think we could fit 2 eggs in those? Or is it
You
just
could
one?
fit one in each.
Okay.
Did the
I'm gonna-
other two, like this one and this one, have bags as well?
No, you think the two thugs were like the ones that carried the group's like heavy gear
Yeah.
in the big backpacks, and then they had like just their weapons and clothing.
So can I look around to see if there's anything I think that might be helpful for us to help move these along, aside from backpacks?
What specifically are you looking for? Because the cabin has already been searched of earthly or of homemade items. So if you're looking for like more natural means, that is arguably an option, but there isn't much to speak of here that has been crafted already.
Yeah, I mean, something, if there's something like anything that looks like it, we could attempt to use it to just kind of what is damaged on the wheelbarrow? Is it the
So there's like one whole side of it that is wrecked. The wheel has been completely snapped off, and like one of the holding bits has a like large crack in it that probably can't support much weight.
uh I'm gonna look to see if there might be some.
It wasn't that new of a wheelbarrow when you bought it.
There's like the water area kind of over here, right?
A little bit, yeah. Or
I'm gonna
well,
look to
like
see
a
if
small pond.
Right. I'm gonna look to see if there's something I can use to maybe somehow like fasten them to, something that can hold a couple eggs, possibly as a backpack for one of us, or even Kitten herself.
So like some like reed grasses that can be woven into something.
Reed, pretty quickly at least. Reed grasses, moss, anything that I think would be beneficial.
A survival roll from you. Let me end combat to get that out of there. 21. 21's pretty good. You find a collection of like water vines that could be very quickly woven into kind of like a net satchel that you could kind of like maybe lay over Kitten.
I'm totally gonna start weaving that.
Yeah, you could probably knock that out in a few minutes,
Yeah.
assuming that you had some help gathering the water vines.
Can I get a hand real quick?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll,
I can
I'll
help with
help
that.
out with that.
Cool. Yeah, totally. We'll get that together and try to get that so Kitten can carry her eggs, or as many of them as we can fit in there safely.
Make for me a second survival roll to see how well you do, to see how many eggs we can hold. 16. 16 is not bad. You can set it up to where it can hold like one egg on each side.
That's a start.
I
Better than
mean,
nothing.
And that makes it where she can carry him?
Yeah.
She can carry 2 eggs, yes.
Okay.
yeah,
You're just
I
kind of like
believe
making
it's
like a
cool.
little reed net that kind of drapes over her back and then has like little satchels on each side that can hold an egg in each pouch.
Yeah, and then we can just have the 2 porter backpacks, and that'll be good enough.
Because
That's 4.
Throckrin will volunteer since he's always near
Okay.
her to carry at least one of them.
Vin, were you going to medically check these eggs
Yeah,
now
I'll
that you
do
have
that.
access to them and you're not fighting for your life?
Yeah.
A medicine roll.
Can I assist with that?
Sure. If you have medicine.
He does have medicine. I mean, I did do a medicine check on
Yeah.
Kitten earlier.
Then yes.
He's doing it to specifically help them, so technically I think they get advantage or something if you exist.
I believe that is
Or-
correct. So you
yeah.
can roll again. You already have a roll of a 7, so we will see if we can do better than 7.
Nope.
No.
The eggs look fine.
Dice? Come on.
The little scuffed up here and there, but you think nothing bad happened to them.
Nothing's leaking.
Yeah, nothing's leaking. That's perfectly within the realm of perfectly safe and healthy eggs, right?
Sure, yeah.
Frickin' dice. Oh, and the Shield of Faith can come off now.
All right. So gathering up the eggs, you have one in each of 2 backpacks. Who's wearing those backpacks?
Like I said, Throckrin volunteers, since he's closest to the
You-
owlbear on a
You
constant
may
basis.
you may wear one backpack with 1 egg.
Okay. He volunteers to carry one egg.
I'm going to throw out probably not the monk who's running around the battlefield.
I'd say I'm probably not the best choice for that either, since I tend to get up close and personal too.
Yeah,
Then by
I think
default
carrying
they're like, you know what Dragonborn like to do? Carry eggs.
We're not
Oh,
racist,
no.
I swear.
I don't know if I like that stereotyping,
Both-
but yeah,
Stupid
sure.
elf.
You look to both the elves. They look to both of you, and they're like, "You're dragons? I don't know. Have some eggs."
It's like Throckrin picks up one, tries to carry the other, and realizes that he can't, and he's like, looks at the elves. The elves are like,
Hey,
what about the other Dragonborn?
Hey, I just poofed. I don't know. I just poofed onto a roof. I don't know if I can bring an egg with me if I have to do that again.
I mean, you could.
Shh.
They're just like, fine. Fine.
All right,
I
so
don't
both
want
of you.
to. I don't think it's healthy for the egg.
So
It's
one
magical
thing...
freight transportation, not healthy for the egg.
Oh no, monk dipping and dodging around in combat.
Also
Probably
not
for the
healthy.
egg.
No.
All right. So both Dragonborn are now saddled with an egg apiece, and Kitten now has 2 eggs draped across her back in a little reed satchel. Overall, and you didn't have the time sink problem of trying to fix a wheelbarrow or take too long trying to put some eggs in a little reed basket. So with that, we will check in on the other teams real quick.
Oh,
They are all
God.
Keep
having.
moving.
Well, no, that's the challenge that they're getting.
Oh.
The
They
the
moving.
D20 roll is how they handle it.
Come on.
So,
Come
team
on.
1,
Oh.
Mm.
team 2,
No.
Oh, come on.
and oh Jesus Christ!
The
All
one that
right.
gets the easier one does worse.
No.
Uh,
It's not an easy one.
Oh.
It's a table of physical challenge, mental challenge, or Owlbear challenge, and how the teams. We'll go over it in the wrap up
I'm just
later.
Okay,
But
okay. Because
I'm
I'm
just
like a
saying,
little confused by it,
there
but it's like,
there
I'm like,
there
man,
there
I mean,
there are
60,
tables involved.
if that's the
60,
team
I
I'm
60.
thinking
Oh,
is,
come
does that mean they
on.
started
know it.
walking back towards the original town?
But anyway, so good news, you fought off not only something that wanted to eat your owlbear, but also stopped a plot to handicap the lead racers so that Lord Claven's team could eventually catch up. Poor Brute Squad.
I'm
But
on the
with
brute
that, we'll
squad. You are the brute
move
squad.
back to the main landing. That will conclude our Owlbear run for the evening. We will catch us next week as we make it to the final leg of the journey and see which team is closest to getting first place. Because right now we have 3 teams that are very much in the running. And the decisions made in the next adventure will definitely influence down to the wire how this race actually shakes out. I think this is the first time I've had so many teams so bunched up at the end. So it'll be
Remember,
interesting to
if
see
we
how
don't win, an elf owes me money.
that is true. If you don't win, a certain elf does owe you some money. But we'll work that out later. So for those of you who've been watching us this evening, thank you very much for spending the time with us. If you like what we do, there's a like and a subscribe button. We enjoy you clicking on either of those. It does kind of help show that people like what we're doing and/or give us some resources to potentially do more and better. So with that aside, if you happen to have a Twitch Prime and/or Amazon Prime account subscription system, you get a free sub that you can throw our way. That's cool if you want to. Otherwise, check us out on YouTube where these episodes have all been posted. We have this plus all of our other past series. We did a Spelljammer adventure that was a lot of fun. We have a monthly talk show of sorts where we gather around and chat about some fun things involving D&D. There's also an upcoming other campaign series that we will be launching in the future. I believe it's a Keep on the Borderlands adventure that we're working on. That will be kind of exciting. I think they're still doing some prep for session 0 for that, but I look forward to kind of seeing how that plays out as well. But beyond that, thank you for hanging out with us this evening, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.